Marvel remains the king of Comic-Con. Today we're talking about everything that they announced at Hall H at Comic-Con 2026. But before we get into that, DC, what are you doing? What is DC doing? They have absolutely no presence, barely any presence at Comic-Con. See, this is why you gotta love Marvel and the MCU. I've been hating on the MCU for so long, you know what I mean? But they act like the main character. They come in and they have a presence. They know how to hype themselves up. They know how to create drama. They know how to draw in an audience and make it a spectacle. They know how to make things a big deal. Meanwhile, you have Lanterns and Clayface just sitting there having a panel like any other plain old Jane movie. Nothing. There's no spectacle. No nothing there. The last time you had any hype around DC at Comic-Con or any of these conventions was when Snyder was in charge. Remember that Batman v Superman introduction? That announcement? That was hype. What? When was the last time DC had anything like that at Comic-Con? Like, it's crazy. But here, every single thing that Marvel did, Deadpool coming up, RDJ coming out, the cast coming out, just like the music, they know how to put on a show. They know how to they know how to turn Comic-Con into just, hey, let's have a Q&A with the cast, to, yo, this is a big deal. This is why you need to care about it. We're hyped about this. Therefore, you guys need to be hyped about it too. James Gunn, instead of constantly chatting with fans on threads, save some of that excitement for Comic-Con 2026. Come to Comic-Con, hype fans up over there, put on a show, get people excited for future projects and all that. Anyways, this is not a DC James Gunn rant, whatever. We're talking about Marvel and the MCU because, dude, I mean, come on. How can you not get excited for this stuff? Let's start out with Black Panther 3. Ryan Coogler came out on main stage and announced Black Panther 3 and T'Challa Black Panther is coming back. We saw Wakanda Forever, one of the best movies in the MCU. Anybody who hates on that movie needs to go back and watch it, or just go home and rethink your life.
You want to go home and rethink your life?
I want to go home and rethink my life.
Black Panther 3 is coming out December 15th, 2028, and David Jonsson is playing the new Black Panther, aka T'Challa Jr. Everybody's been fan casting Damson Idris to play Black Panther, and I feel like that would have been absolutely fantastic. That's a knock out of the park in terms of casting. I've never seen the show Snowfall, but I've seen edits and clips of it on YouTube and whatnot, and I mean, he looks like he would be absolutely perfect. But I think David Jonsson is a solid choice. He's a fantastic actor. We saw him in Alien Romulus. He did a great job with that. He's got a good voice, and he has a soft face, similar to Chadwick Boseman. Chadwick Boseman also had a soft face, but because of his acting chops, I feel like he can still bring that intensity. So he'll be that understanding ruler, that king, right? That father, mentor type figure, that energy, right? While also, hopefully with his acting chops, bring that intensity, that you need with Black Panther. So I'm excited. I'm really excited to see what he does with the role. And he looks a bit young, which I guess you kind of need depending on the story you're telling, because he was a little baby in Wakanda Forever, right? And now we're jumping ahead forward. He's grown up a bit. And, I mean, we're going to be having this Black Panther for who knows how long. So he's going to grow into the role also. So I'm excited to see what David Jonsson has to offer. Based off how he reacted on stage at Hall H, he's really humble. He respects the fans. He respects the character. He respects the legacy of the character in the MCU, Chadwick Boseman, who played him, and he's really grateful for this opportunity. So, I mean, I think he's going to do a good job with the role, and I'm excited to see what they do. Now, I've got information about the exclusive Avengers Doomsday clip that they showed at Hall H at Comic-Con, but let's talk about Ghost Rider first. Ghost Rider, we're getting a Ghost Rider movie in 2028, and none other than Ryan Gosling is playing Ghost Rider, and it's directed by Sean Levy. Apparently, I was not aware of this, but everybody's been fan casting Ryan Gosling to play Ghost Rider. When I heard about that, I had mixed feelings. I'm not doubting Ryan Gosling's acting ability. There's this movie he did with Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper was a cop. Ryan Gosling was like a thief. That movie was fantastic. His acting is incredible. Ryan Gosling is a fantastic actor. Drive, that movie was really good. Like, Ryan Gosling has the acting chops. The thing is, lately he's been doing a lot of comedies. The thing is, he's been playing Ryan Gosling in movies more so than getting lost in the role, right? And I don't want Ghost Rider to be a comedy. So, and Sean Levy is a fantastic director. I mean, he's really cool. You know, he knows what he's doing. But here's the thing, here's why I'm worried. Ryan Gosling and Sean Levy together, it makes me feel like we're getting a comedy. And then you look at the logo of Ghost Rider, it is kind of on the playful side. Okay, the font and everything, the flames coming off of it. I mean, it looks cool, but it is a little bit playful. I want Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider's got to be hardcore, man. And I'm not saying that, again, I'm not saying that Ryan Gosling can't pull that off. He can absolutely pull that off. But I'm just a little worried that we're going to get, and this is, got to remember, this is the MCU, the home of cheesy, trash, lame jokes every 5 seconds, okay? So you gotta keep that in mind, man. I don't want this to be a comedy. I want this to be intense, man. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I really like Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider. I thought that was super cool, you know? I want this to be intense. I want this to be cool. Let them go all out, rated R too with this. I want this movie to be awesome. I don't want it to be a comedy. Okay, that's my only worry. And but I'm fine with the casting. I think he could do a fantastic job. But that's my only worry. But this is coming out. Ghost Rider is coming out 2028. So I'm definitely checking for it. But that said, it seems like this is a character Ryan Gosling has wanted to play for a while, and he has a good working relationship with Sean Levy. Otherwise, he wouldn't want to do it with Sean Levy. He's already been working with Sean Levy on Star Wars Starfighter. I think the name that's what the name of the movie is. So they work well together, and they're working together again. So they have an understanding with each other. Ryan Gosling's been wanting to play this character, so let's see how this plays out, man. Ghost Rider 2028. I hope this movie is going to be awesome. Now, let's talk about Spider-Man Brand New Day. This movie is coming out real soon, and they still had a presence at Comic-Con 2026. Not only that, they showed some footage. So I have the description of the footage here. I'm going to read it to you all. We see Hulk smash Spider-Man on the floor, only the Punisher to walk up and shoot Hulk over and over. Hulk is pissed, as you'd expect, and Spider-Man throws an exploding web, trapping Hulk. Spider-Man asks the Punisher what he's doing here, and he responds to say, "I'm saving your buttocks." Spider-Man adds, "This is way above your pay grade." Spider-Man webs the Punisher and drags him behind him underneath Hulk. An explosive is thrown at Hulk, who catches it and says, "Really?" in Mark Ruffalo's voice, as if he's a hybrid Smark/Savage Hulk. He's roaring and furious, but also can speak normally. That is kind of crazy. That's kind of spoilery right there. Normally I don't check out these additional stuff because I'd want to avoid spoilers, but what? So he's like a fusion of Smart and Savage Hulk, and it's regular Hulk, but it's Hulk that's Savage Hulk that we know, but he can speak English and talk properly. That's kind of weird. What do you guys think about that? Spider-Man and Punisher make a plan where Spider-Man will get something while Punisher distracts. "You're going to fight the Hulk?" Spider-Man asks. "I guess so," says the Punisher. And that's the end of the footage. Yo, the Hulk thing kind of threw me off. That's kind of weird. What do you guys think about that? Let me know down below. But now let's talk about Doomsday. Avengers Doomsday, the big thing everybody's waiting for, coming out December 18th, I believe. I'm watching this thing in 4DX. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's a good movie, man. Because I don't know, man. With MCU, it's like a mixed bag for me. You know me. I'm tired of the MCU. I checked out of the MCU a long time ago. So I'm hoping this stuff is good, man. Because Comic-Con 2026, everybody wants to get hyped. I'm getting hyped. I'm getting excited for this stuff. I want to be excited for these future projects. Ghost Rider, Black Panther 3. Black Panther 3, Ryan Coogler rarely misses. So I'm expecting Black Panther 3 to be solid. You know what I mean? Because I like Wakanda Forever. I like Black Panther. I'm probably going to like Black Panther 3. I'm curious about Ghost Rider. I think that's going to be really interesting. But let's talk about Avengers Doomsday. Robert Downey Jr. came out on stage talking in his Doom voice. I think his voice sounded cooler in the trailer than it did on stage with him just talking into a mic. But they had the Doom soundtrack playing, and let me tell you what, man. That Doom soundtrack sounded awesome. I really like the soundtrack. I like how he looks. The soundtrack and his costume blend very well together. Doom is going to have a presence in this movie. And I think I'm going to be very pleased with that, man. I'm excited to see Doom in Avengers Doomsday. But that's not the only thing. Apparently, Deadpool might make an appearance. Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool showed up at Hall H. Apparently, he was walking around Comic-Con the entire time dressed up as Deadpool with a gray outfit. And he shows up at Hall H talking to the cast, asking questions and asking whether they finished filming and whatnot, and kind of insinuated that he might make an appearance in Avengers Doomsday. I mean, at this point, the more the merrier. Seeing Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool in Avengers Doomsday, I mean, come on, that's going to be awesome. But let's talk about this footage that they showed. We see Doom on the throne. I mean, come on. See, shots like this, dude, of Doom in that outfit with that music, sitting on the throne, and we know Robert Downey Jr. likes the drama. He likes, I mean, come on, it's gonna be awesome. Doom sitting on the throne. I mean, that's giving me like Conan, like King Conan sitting on the throne at the end of Conan the Barbarian. This is gonna be cool, dude. I mean, come on, this is gonna be good. We see Doom sitting on the throne. Sue Storm says he used to be kind, he used to be caring, but everything he loved was taken from him. So this Doom is good. This Doom is going to have an existing relationship with the Fantastic Four, which is we didn't get to see on screen, but we might get flashbacks. So we'll see. Sue Storm says he used to be kind, he used to be caring, but everything he loved was taken from him. We see intense shots of Thor, Shang-Chi, Shuri, and Gambit. Doom raises his hand, and an army of dormant sentinels rise from the ground. They're the most comic accurate we've ever seen in a movie. And that's it. DC, take notes, man. I mean, see, Marvel didn't do anything crazy here. They just hype people up. They didn't really show any new information besides announcing a couple projects, announcing an actor that's playing Black Panther. But the way they did it is makes all the difference. The messenger, it's about the messenger, not just the message. It's how you delivered the message. It's DC. I mean, come on. I'm very excited for Lanterns. I'm very excited for Clayface. But they acted like it was just any other. Just they didn't value themselves. See, like Marvel values themselves. They hold themselves at a high regard. They say, hey, yo, we're big dog. We're the big dogs here. We gotta put on a show. People are expecting big things from us. We gotta show that. They value themselves. Look at what DC is doing, dude. They're just sitting there on chairs answering questions from fans about a show that they can't say anything about. I mean, come on. Hype yourself. Hype it up, dude. Hype it up for the fans. Put on a little bit of show. You're an actor. You're in the entertainment business. Entertain people. I mean, come on, man. DC's got to step their game up, man. But anyways, man, I think Marvel did a great job at Comic-Con. Will these projects be good? Yeah, that's a completely different question. We'll see how it turns out. But man, I'm curious. They have definitely got me curious about what's to come in the future. So let me know what you think about all of this, about Marvel at Comic-Con 2026. Let me know all of your thoughts down below in the comment section, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.